And more of the state tree, the green nut tree along the slopes of the Florida Valley, the tall light green trees. You know, the whales are here, the humpback whales. And the whales spend about half the year in Hawaii. The other half of the year up in the north end of the world, near the Alaskan coastline, Bering Strait. So at least the islands are around April, May of each year. Then October every year we start to see the whales. They're actually still arriving in the islands. So there's not that much activity. Around January, February, March, there'll be a lot of activity, whale activity. They're here though. A lot of their boats, the tour companies spotted the whales. You're looking at the north end of the island to the front. K Beach, close to us to the right. That's where the road is being repaired, and it's ahead of the trail. Now, when they do open the trail, the first major beach in the valley is called Hanakapi'ai, which is the sandy beach on the right side. The average person takes about an hour's hike to get to the beach. And when the trail is open, there's a trail. You can follow the river to the falls at the back. That's an additional hour to get to the falls. Let's see, where the road ends, that's under repair, is the K Beach. When they do open the road, they have facilities over there, showers, restrooms. You can spend the nights at K Beach with permits when they do open the road. You only need a permit if you're remaining overnight. Continue following the shoreline to the right front to the bay. Inland of the bay is the Inner Beach Park. That's another campsite. And then on the other side of the bay is a reef called Tunnels, a popular surfing spot for visitors, locals. You may notice a few kite surfers out on the outside of the reef. It looked like a real nice place to do some snorkeling. If you do snorkel there, you have to be aware of the windsurfers, kite surfers that will cross the reef on the way out to the surf and back end. You know, all the beaches in the state of Hawaii is public. There's no private beaches. So the restriction along this coastline is the road. If you have a boat, you can go anywhere along this coastline. Inland of the beach here is the entrance to Wainiha Valley. When we're over the Alikai Swamp, I mentioned the perimeter of the swamp, Olokeli, and Wainiha Valley. Well, this is the entrance to Wainiha Valley. The storm we had in April, the heavy rain and the flash flood, this is the valley that got hit the most, Wainiha Valley. All the homes along the river, quite a few of them got damaged. So the serious damage begin at Wainiha Beach on the right, just to the beginning part of Hanalei Bay, that stretch of beach. You follow the shoreline, you can see all the construction going on and repairing the road. Now this road is closed at night, about 10 o'clock at night. Then the residents in the morning, there's a scheduled time they can leave. They just kind of get up and just leave. There's a scheduled time. Now if you drive, the public drive to this side of the island, inland of the Hanalei Bay is the Ton Hanalei. That is as far as they'll let you drive. After that, you have to be a resident to go beyond Hanalei Town along the shoreline. Now across the bay at the mouth, what was once called the St. Regis, I think it's called the Princeville Resort right now. Then on the side of the hill, the building the brown roof, Hunley Bay Resort, and yeah, Princeville coastline. Kilauea Lighthouse at the point where the island's off the tip. Kilauea Lighthouse is open to the public. It'll be closed on holidays and on weekends. Most of the workers volunteer, so they don't work on holidays or weekends. Taro patches below us look like rice paddies. Every island grows taro. Not at the level as Kauai or Waipio Valley on a big island. The whole taro plant is edible, the leaves, the stem, the root. They use the root of the plant to make poi. Kauai produces more than 50% of all taro in the state of Hawaii. And the plant at one time was the native Hawaiians' most important staple food. Today, it's Subway, tacos, and Burger King. Now, inland of the town of Hunley is more taro. Beyond the town of Hunley, entrance to the Hunley River Valley, taro. Now, the Princeville coastline on the other side of the bay was named after Prince Albert. Prince Albert was the son of King Kamehameha IV and Queen Emma. Named by the British resident minister at the time, R.C. Wiley. And the British had quite influence in Hawaii prior to the overthrow of the monarch. If you ever seen a state of Hawaii flag, it looks exactly like the British flag. Mount Namalakama here in the right front. It's one of the sister mountains of Mount Waialeole. Okay, we're entering the Hunley River Valley. The bright-colored trees on the side of the river on the left side is, again, the state tree, the Katrina tree, all light green tree. Every part of the Katrina tree was used by the ancient Hawaiians. The bark for making tapa, trunk for canoes. The kernel in the nut is edible. It's very oily. They'd use the oiling lamps in the past. Bracelets and laces are made from the shell that till today can be found in gift shops. Highly polished black shell, normally sometimes brown in color. The green carpet along the sides of the river valley is just one of the many varieties of ferns we have in the state of Hawaii. Staghorn fern. Now, we're on the north side of Waialeole, the very bottom on the right here is the base of Waialeole. Earlier, we're over the Alikai Swamp, we're in the top, above the clouds. Now we're beneath those clouds, and the Hanalei Valley, one of 7 rivers and valleys, comes off the Waialeale. We will be departing Hanalei Valley. We're going to hop over the ridge. Once we cross the ridge, we'll be in the Kawaihaau district. That side, the rim of the crater eroded down to the riverbed. And there's an opening. We're going to be passing through that opening to get into the crater. The rim of the crater had a spiritual significance to the ancient Hawaiians, and they erected one of the most sacred temples on the island top of the rim. The temple was built to a god called Kane. 4 major gods: Kane, Kanaloa, Lono, and a god called Ka Ilimako, Kane being the most powerful. Now, one of the altars where the dead they're worshiping still exists. It's called Ka'avaku. At those times, the dead human sacrifices under the tapu system that governed their way of living. You know, in the midst, when Cook arrived the first time, the ancient Hawaiians were cannibals. That was in 1778. Missionaries arrived in 1820. They're the ones that stopped cannibalism. Now, the offsprings of the missionaries, the ones that were born and raised in Hawaii, were the ones that overthrew the monarch. At the very back of the crater on the left on the rim is Kwaikini, the highest point on the island. That's 5,200 feet above sea level. And we're in the crater between 2,500 3,000 feet. And we're exiting the crater. From here we can see the silhouette of the sleeping giant. The mountain on the shoreline to the left, right at the center of the highest point is the forehead of the giant. Left center, its chin, arm in its chest, belly, lower left, knees and foot. Lying on his back. Public trails take you to the forehead of the giant on this side and on the ocean side. Island of Kauai would be the 4th largest island in the state of Hawaii. There's 8 major islands that make it a state, with the 4th largest, approximately 25 out of 33 miles. This is the oldest island in the state of Hawaii. The oldest part of the island is the Waimea Canyon. The canyon is a little more than 5 million years old. We're the oldest island. The youngest island state is the Big Island. It's at the very bottom of the state of Hawaii. From the Big Island, you go northwest along the Hawaiian chain. The more northwest you go, the older the island will get. And we're at the top, we're the oldest.